Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Jordan's coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it. Bad Intentions is a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities.
His adversary, fighting out of the red corner, Bad Intentions.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Bad Intentions' jab has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it? The Cobra's tagged by a right hand. Keep moving, get out there. He scores with the jab there. He doesn't look good, but yet he's throwing rather than clinching. Well, I'm just looking at this matchup here, Teddy, and you know, he would really prefer to have a guy who just is coming at him with some reckless aggression, a come-forward kind of guy, but that's not what he's up against tonight. He's up against an outside fighter, a guy who boxes and utilizes the jab.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, and I'm going to say that the guy who boxes uses the jab. If he stays to that, if he stays disciplined with that kind of game plan, it's going to be a tough night for the counterpuncher because he's going to have to come out of his comfort zone and probably walk forward more than he likes to.
Jordan's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landed. Bad Intentions, his knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend, one of them is to block. He did it there well. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Jordan. Bad Intentions is jammed by an uppercut. Good exchange, he fires back. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He did not see that right. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Jordan's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. That's a stinging right hand by Jordan. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How about that left hand?
Relax, you're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands up. You keep them up, right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep them up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from that.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
Here you go.
Start of a new round. Jordan's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovered fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Bad Intentions is keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
The Cobras now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Scores up top with a left. Right to the head with that right. Bad Intentions, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Solid hook. Well-targeted right hand by the Cobra. And he ties up on the inside. He scored well after being hit himself.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Jordan's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Excellent 1-2 by Jordan. You see him holding on.
Need to keep that head moving.
Good right hand. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Double jab by the Cobra. Comes across with a hook up top. And that's the end of round 2. Bad Intentions has got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is, his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands. All right, let's go. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body.
And round number 3 is underway. Super 3-punch combination by Jordan. He just missed that shot up top. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And now he's targeting upstairs. Targeting each other. The exchange was something special. The Cobra's right hand scores well.
Double up your punch.
He engages in the clinch. Very accurate with the overhand right. Bad Intentions is getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Headshot lands, was a hook.
Pace yourself.
And now he scores well with a straight right. What an excellent two-punch combo by Jordan. Solid uppercut. Jordan swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Solid right by Jordan. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He returned, and yet another big shot comes in. Up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Goes up top with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives the left. Hits him in the mug with the right. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
Three rounds in the books here, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. The Cobra's got to find that one thing that will separate him from his opponent so far, because it's an even fight.
And I think that one thing is the jab, because on the outside, just a little bit too often, they're both playing the game a little bit like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If somebody just decides to use the jab in those dead spots, they're going to separate themselves.
Bad Intentions is going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on.
Jordan's damaged by a left hand. Solid right by Bad Intentions. Right hand downstairs. A little head hunting with the right. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Relax. Uppercut.
Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Solid right hands headline that exchange. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The Cobra scoring with that right hand. Bad intentions, his defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Jordan's hurt from that. Oh! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, get to your feet.
2, 3, 4,
Get up,
5,
get up, get up.
6.
Jordan's now getting back up off the canvas. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by the Cobra.
Work the body, kid.
Flush right hand to the head.
Watch the hook.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Bad intentions is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Takes one to give one, he comes back with a right hand. And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Keep yourself open. Throwing your punches wide. Keep tight. Keep tight. Feel good? Come on. You gotta give me one more round.
Jordan's corner has to think, how much more punishment can their man take? They start a fresh round, coming off yet another round which their man was down in.
Look, Joe, there's been tremendous comebacks in this sport before. You just never know about how deep the reserve is in one man's body or mind.
A stabbing right hand by the Cobra. The Cobra's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
Combination to the head. He just looks exhausted to me right now. The Cobra's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Jordan's punch is far off the target. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. And you see what he... Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Did you see that? Oh, and now the real test. wins. Opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. And just like that, the Cobra's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.